It's like the cacao and all the like amazing foods that come from here. Which, interesting side note, um, you know, as kind of Westerners, those of us living in industrialized nations, looking at our own like, you know, food supply and seeing, you know, large mass scale industrial agriculture and yeah, processed foods. And, you know, we're all been like searching for something a little bit better, more nutritious, more authentic, more kind of heirloom. And yeah, we often end up looking around the world for other foods, and that's a whole other conversation for a whole other time about that. But one thing is interesting is here, like, you know, we might go like, oh, quinoa is amazing, you know, but you go to Peru, you know, where they grow it, where it's kind of hailed from, and they're like, no, they're not into it. They're into like chips and Coca-Cola, and you know, they're not interested in the traditional foods. They see that as like, you know, poverty. It's like going backwards, and what they want are like the modern foods, and they don't quite realize like, you know, the refined oils and the bad sugars and the corn and the packaged stuff obviously is terrible for you, but for them it's like, no, this is a sign of progress, right? You don't want to be backwards like your grandparents, like living in the hills or living in the jungle. You want to be, you know, modern and eat modern foods. So yeah, it's interesting. Well, they'll go through their kind of arc of learning once they realize how terrible that is for them, and have to shift.